of you for inspiring me to be a better Democrat and a better citizen and a better person, because I look around and I have the best role models. All I need to do is look and do logos and programs and whatnot. Thank you all. Thank you all.
The Democrat of the Year award, well deserved. Well deserved.
Well spoken. Well spoken.
There you go. All right, it's the real deal.
We're here with John Spiegelman, the Abington Rockledge Democratic Committee Democrat of the Year. John, you had your parents here, a lot of support for you and all the work you've been doing. How'd it feel?
It felt incredible. This was an amazing day. So many people turned out to support the ARDC. We have a fantastic base of support, amazing volunteers, and I mean, for myself personally, I was moved. I'm absolutely moved and honored to be given this plaque.
Well, good job, and thank you for talking to Abington News.
Oh, Paul, I'm always honored to be on Abington News and Views on Channel 190.
We're here with Michael Barbiero, the ARDC chairman. Michael, a very successful banquet today. What do you think?
Thank you so much, Paul. It was an unbelievable event. We surpassed all the other year's numbers, and it's a credit to all the committee people and to the Democrats in Abington and Rockledge.
And not to mention all the guests you had from other areas. Abington's really become a critical point in terms of any election.
And I think that was noted years ago, and it still remains true. A lot of elected officials have come here tonight to speak, and we were gracious to have them.
As you can see, the Democrats in Abington are really geared up for the May primary and the election in November. I'm Paul Mamolou at the Old York Road Country Club, and now we're going to throw it back to Ed Boyd at the Ukrainian Center.
Thanks, Paul. We're here at the Ukrainian Center in the Hollywood section of Abington Township, where friends and supporters are having a fundraiser for Tom Bogar, state representative candidate for the 153rd District.
We got about 500,000 folks unemployed in the states right now, 500,000. Now our state budget is 40% higher than it was 8 years ago. Thanks to our governor. Yeah, thanks, John. That's where you sit in the front.
Tom Bogar is going to do a great job being the next state representative for the 153rd District. He has been to the neighborhoods in Upper Dublin and Abington. He knows what the people's dreams are, what their problems are, and he's already got a plan to make sure he addresses them when he gets to Harrisburg.
I am so impressed with Tom Bogar. I think he is the most qualified candidate that we have had for a while. And he knows all the issues. He can speak intelligently. And I just think he is absolutely wonderful, and I mean that sincerely. He and I sat down for a couple of hours a few weeks ago, and I was amazed of what he knows. And I'm very impressed, and I wish him all the luck in the world, because he is the best that has been around for a long time that we've had.
Tom is an attorney. He is an expert in financial matters. I've been practicing law a lot longer than Tom Bogar, and when I have a question involving finances, I call him. Pennsylvania needs someone who understands the importance of fiscal responsibility.
We're here with Peggy Myers, Vice President of the Abington Township Board of Commissioners. Peggy, you've worked as a legislative aide for Ellen Bard in the past for this very position. Tell me about Tom Bogar. What do you think of his qualifications?
Well, I've known Tom for quite some time, and I think that he is a very bright, very formidable opponent, and probably one of the best people in our organization to run for this position.
I met Tom Bogar about 15 years ago, Ed. We became friends before we actually became associated with other things in the township. One of the things that Tom and I worked on together was the zoning hearing board. And Tom has been an Abington resident. He's one of these kind of guys who wants to get committed to the process. And that's where he brings his military background, a sort of a stern way to look at things, and he's focused. And that's what we need.
We're here with the guest of honor, Tom Bogar. Tom, when you get to Harrisburg, what are your priorities?
Thanks, Ed. First thing's jobs. Second thing, jobs. Third thing, jobs. We've got to bring jobs back to the district, jobs back to the state. These last 8 years are the policies of Ed Rendell with an increasing budget that's up 40% since he's taken office, and the State House since he's taken office. We've got to cut the budget. That's a second priority, and the third priority is reform. We got to reform Harrisburg, real reform.
There's a lot of energy in the room tonight for Tom Bogar, the Republican candidate for state representative in the 153rd District. Reporting from the Ukrainian Center for Abington News and Views, I'm Ed Boyd.